Hey, thanks for tuning in today. So, some of you know that I've got a couple of dogs, Quincy and Milo. I don't talk about them often enough. I really should, but they are my life. I absolutely love them. Anyway, they're old. Quincy's about 14. We think Milo is around 14 or 15. We don't know exactly because we adopted him when he was younger. We were only meant to have him for 2 weeks, now 12, 13 years ago. Okay, so the reason I'm jumping on and sharing something with you is because Quincy is getting old. He's getting tested for stuff. He's got a few sort of little things that are a little bit niggly. And the last time he was at the vets, they noticed that his adrenal glands were quite, there's growth on his adrenal glands. And also his cortisol levels are really quite high, which is so on paper, when you look at those results, he has something called Cushing's disease. And so we wanted to get this sort of verified last Friday. We brought him in just for some blood tests and for some hormone tests just to see what was going on. And I got a call from the vet yesterday just as I was about to leave the house. And so she was giving me all this detail around what it is. And I was like, okay, so does it mean this? And she wasn't really quite prescriptive in terms of what we should do next. It's really our choice. And given he's 14, it's like, okay, we've really got to assess a few things. So today I woke up and I rang the vet and I said, hey, can you just send us every report that you've got there, anything about his history, just forward it to me. And I got it a few minutes ago. So it's like 5 different PDF documents. I opened up those PDFs and obviously I'm not a vet. I'm not into science at all. I don't know what any of these things mean. So what I did was I did consult an expert. My next step was opening a browser tab for ChatGPT. I dragged the PDF documents in there. They've got no personal details on there, like our address isn't on there. It's just about Quincy, our dog. And I said, right, review this, pretend you're a world-leading vet, review these documents and let us know what are the key insights we need to consider here and what are your recommendations following this. It was so good. So it's really helpful. It's saying, yeah, basically, because Quincy doesn't really have obvious symptoms of Cushing's. Like the symptoms are a lot of drinking water a lot, going to pee a lot, skin conditions. He's not there's nothing like that. There's nothing to tell us that he's got something wrong with him because he loves his food. He is pretty great with he goes to the toilet when he needs to and sleeps well, skin's perfect, all of that. So the only markers of Cushing's are when you actually get this detail. The report also shared that, in the ChatGPT diagnosis, that his adrenal glands haven't really enlarged since 2023. So that's a good sign. It means it's kind of stable. And I brought out all these prompts and I just thought it was so useful. And the reason I actually got this idea was from watching an interview with Elon Musk ages ago. Oh, maybe not ages ago, maybe a few months. And he was talking about how he got his blood test results and he put them into Grok and just discovered so much around when you prompt it and ask questions around your results, what you can actually get. Because it's one thing getting results, but it's really up to the person that's interpreting those results to give you the diagnosis. And at the time, Elon Musk was getting all these, his doctor was saying, oh, you must take B12. But his B12 levels were through the roof, way higher than they should be. And that's what the blood test revealed. So that's another thing. Oh, by the way, don't listen to this for health advice, but I'm just sharing how I'm using technology. But I'm really tempted to just go get a blood test, get them to email me the results directly, uploading it to ChatGPT and starting a chat where in 6 months I can get retested and seeing what are the changes and then get Chat to recommend what should I be eating, what should my exercise be focused on based on what you see, what do I need to be mindful of. So yeah, I just want to share that as an idea. And if you're a health practitioner, you're probably shaking your head, but it's what is so great about this is it's actual data, and then we can prompt it for the context, give the context, you're the best GP in the world. What do you notice here? What actual test should I be getting? All that sort of stuff. And so with Quincy, it's given us a plan. Basically, it said, yes, you can start putting Quincy on treatment, but it's really expensive. Not that matters. We've got insurance for Quincy. He's totally worth it. But then I asked, okay, well, what are the side effects of this treatment? And for the next few weeks, he'll be really lethargic, nauseous, all this sort of stuff, really bad side effects. And then it also said, which the vet didn't tell me on the phone, that once you put them on the treatment, you can't take them off. And so what ChatGPT has told us is it's given us a list of things to monitor with Quincy. And if you see 2 of these in a week, if you're noticing the frequency, then 100% go get him rechecked and then start the treatment. But it said, look, it's basically too soon to start treatment. Just monitor him, see how he's going, because once you start, you can't really stop. So very helpful. And yeah, loved it. Love that the access to the technology, the reports, the diagnosis, super clear. I just thought I'd share that as an idea and a use case for using ChatGPT, getting data, interpreting that data, and then making it pragmatic for you as well. Thanks, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.